Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Mission Country on the Road. We're going to get started off here. I want to do a song. Just glad to have all of you, and I usually just crank it with a song. We're going to do it a little different tonight, get it all set up here, and get it ready. All right, well, here we go. It's called I'm Building a Better Country. That's all.
I'm just building a better country, that's all. The kind that makes you feel like there is still hope. It's in my heart, it's in my life, it's in my song. I'm just building a better country, hey, that's all. People tell me all the time, hey, I should have made it if I just add some cheating words to my song. Oh, but I've lived long enough to make right choices, and I choose inspiration from above. I'm just building a better country, that's all. The kind that makes you feel like there is still hope. It's in my heart, it's in my life, it's in my song. I'm just building a better country, that's all. Now every time I listen to those old country stations, I can't help but smile and sometimes laugh out loud at how God has made His way into the music. Ain't that what building a better country is really all about? I'm just building a better country, that's all. The kind that makes you feel like there is still hope. It's in my heart, it's in my life, it's in my song. I'm just building a better country, that's all. Oh, I'm just building a better country, hey, that's all.
Yeah, I'm just building a better country, that's all. Lord, I just fell off the bottom again. Heartache caught me and it looks like the end. Too ashamed to ask you to come down. So if you don't mind, could you look around? Somewhere in heaven I know there's gotta be an angel just for me.
Maybe you got one a lot like me, who messes up occasionally. One you have to keep out on a leash,
Turning blues, send him on down to me.
I'm in trouble, but I do believe you got an angel just for me.
Monday morning and I just got fired. Hey, my performance was less than required. I was just about to give it all up when I remembered your stubborn love.
Lord, if you're sitting, don't you dare get up.
Send me an angel from above.
Maybe you got one a lot like me, who messes up One you have to keep out on the leash.
Turn him loose, send him on down to me.
I'm in trouble, but I do believe you got an angel just for me. Who messes up occasionally? One you have to keep out on the leash.
Turn him loose, send him on down to me.
I'm in trouble, but I do believe you've got an angel just for me.
Yeah, you've got an angel, maybe a whole lot of them angels, just for me. Yes, sirree, got an angel just for me. Well, we got a request, and I'm going to do this for my friend. On the outskirts of a small town, down a dirt road, on a hill, in an old white frame house, at a chair she would kneel. My burdens were lifted every time she spoke my name. Yeah, God smiled at the devil when my mama prayed. Yeah, I know about crazy living outside the lines, and I've been too far gone, way too many times. It's no wonder I'm happy and feeling brand new, 'cause Mama and Jesus kept pulling that by now I'd be farther along. Oh, but trouble grows easy from the bad seeds I've sown. But I stand here forgiven, and all the credit is due to Mama and Jesus for pulling me through. Now her old chair don't match nothing in this new house of mine, but I keep it to remind me of each tear that she's cried. Now she's gone to heaven. Someday I will go too, 'cause Mama and Jesus kept pulling me through. Yeah, she's gone up to heaven. Someday I will go too, 'cause Mama and Jesus kept pulling me through. Well, his name was hopeless. He lived in a town called Misery. His friends, pain and heartache, well, they lived just down the street. And every time he tried to get out of town, they would stand in his way. One thing for
sure about old hopeless. Well, he'd always lived up to his name. But then one day he got some news of a new road coming in. It was a street that they called love, and it came right to where he lived. So he started walking and following the signs to a town called Calvary. He took a right turn at that old crossroad, and it led him up to victory. And now they call him Hope for Short. His old name don't fit anymore. Well, he lost some friends when he left that old town, but you ought to see who's been hanging around. Peace comes over and he won't leave. Oh, and joy is just like family. He ain't hopeless anymore, and that's why they call him Hope for Short. Now I was that man called hopeless, just as hopeless as you could be. Oh, but love built a road to where I was, and it led me to Calvary. Oh, and you may be out there thinking that you've tried and failed before, but on this road called love, you get some help from above, and you don't have to be hopeless anymore. Oh, and now they call him Hope for Short. His old name don't fit anymore. Well, he lost some friends when he left that town, but you ought to see who's been hanging around. Peace comes over and he won't leave. Oh, and joy is just like family. He ain't hopeless anymore, and that's why they call him Hope for Short. No, I'm not hopeless anymore, and that's why they call me Hope for Short. Hope for Short. Yeah, that one's for you, Brother Michael. Good to see you tonight, and always a joy to see your name light up the screen there. We miss you when you're not here, and just want you to know we're happy to see you. All right. Well, let me get me a little bit more. That ginger tea was so good last night that I decided I'd do it all over again tonight, and I did. Feels good on my throat.
That's awesome. Ginger tea is good.
Yeah, that right there is doing the trick. If you never tried that, you might ought to give it a try. It's pretty good stuff. I mean, it'll help you. And you know, I need some help. How's everybody doing tonight? Vince Sonor, Carol Keene, Blaze Smith, Richard Ryan, whoo, and a whole bunch more there. Let's see if it'll roll on a little bit. We'll just kind of call it there. Judas Zunk, Michael Bentley, Roxanne Kinney, Shirley Godfrey, Christine James. Who else here? Who else? Shannon Bertrand, Martha Pate, and Janet Hayes. Anyway, that's a little bit of YouTube and Facebook there. Linda Vinish, good to have you. And Sandra was one of our winners, I believe.
Sandy.
Yeah, is that right?
Sandy.
I
think it said Sandra on there, but maybe it is Sandy.
Looks like Sandy.
It is. It's Sandy. I see it. I called her Sandra. Hello, Sandra, Sandy. Anyway, good to have all you guys on. Just trying to keep me straight over here. I'm a painter. Who else we got here? I'm doing good, Janelle Separate. Yeah. I can't never say that word. That's a Swedish sounding word there. But he's waving hi. Hi there, brother. Eggen, I believe is his last name. Don Murrow, good to have you tonight. Over here, we've got Cowgirl Wendy, and we've got Danny Romero. Well, I might know a few. I just can't get away with singing them. Let's see. Sharon Smith, good evening to you. And, you know, I love country. I love country music. And I especially like a lot of Ricky Skaggs stuff. That's good stuff. And really enjoyed listening to that while I was growing up in my life. And so I don't have a thing in the world against good country. Even a little bluegrass thrown in there on top of it, all right. I do pretty good till you get too deep in them quartets, and then I start losing interest. But basically, country music I love. Grew up listening to it. My daddy sang country music for years in the bars, and so I didn't quite have a chance to like much anything else. Lloyd Thomas, good to have you.
Happy birthday to Michael Grubert. It's his birthday.
Michael Gruber's got a birthday. Well, brother, how's it feel to be 37? Michael Gruber, good to have you on tonight, and we're going to sing happy birthday to Mr. Gruber, and because we don't want to leave nobody out. April Hornsby is with us tonight. Bobby D over here on YouTube, good to have you. Drew is with us again, and I'm just kind of letting this stuff soak into my throat while I'm talking to some of you guys. Well, thank you, Cowgirl Wendy. That's mighty kind for you to say that. And anyway, I usually just do my own stuff. I'll do some courses every once in a while, some hymns and stuff, and might do one of them tonight. And but generally, kind of keep it inside my catalog of things that I sing, that I've recorded. And so anyway, for all of you that are requesting songs that I'm telling you I'm probably not going to do, that's kind of why. Troy Day. Oh, it's been a good day today. Relaxing day. Except for one little thing, Tish ordered some kind of exercising equipment today. Let me tell you. It's one of them little, I call it a mini trampoline, but it's got another name for it. What is it called?
Rebounder.
A rebounder. And they said if you would jump on that rebounder for 2 minutes, it was the same as running for 6 miles. And I thought, well, that's a good deal because I can't run for 6 miles anyway. 6 minutes or whatever it was, 30 minutes. I don't know. Anyway, it's supposed to, in 2 minutes, supposed to give you all kind of stuff you didn't get unless you spent a bunch of time exercising. And I thought, you know what? That sounds like a good deal. So I hopped up on there just like I was going to knock it out. And I want you to know, I found myself looking at the clock. I want to know if my 2 minutes up yet. Lord, that was a lot of work. But that's what's been going on around here today. We start out pretty early and taking all of our cleanses and trying to help our health and take care of ourselves. And we're just, we are feeling good. We are feeling so much better and doing good. And so anyway, they whisper a prayer for me and that rebounder that I'll rebound. Oh Lord, I felt like I needed to tape everything up. Everything was just moving around when I was jumping up and down there. That was that might be a good video of me doing that. That might be a hit. Lord have mercy. Anyway, but I was awful proud. It had a little handle that comes up on it. And you know, any of that exercise equipment that's got a handle or a bar, you can always count on as a good place to hang something if you quit exercising. So anyway. It starts off being a treadmill and then ends up being a clothes rack. I've seen that happen a lot of times. Well, I'm just cutting up, having a good time.
They are firemen. Did your family sing Red River Roll On? Yes.
All right, Mr. Gruber, this one's for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Michael Gruber. Happy birthday to you. All right, don't forget we got that double shot of blessing coming tonight. We're going to be giving away our regular CD as well as a Christmas CD. And I tell you right now, we are always excited about giving stuff away. So let me see what I can do here. Oh, I like this I think this was like an old Happy Goodman song years ago. And I'm going to see if I can get my words here where I don't forget everything I'm doing. And maybe I can do it for you. All right? Well, I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. Gotta make it to heaven somehow. Though the devil tempts me and he tries to turn me around. Well, he's offered everything that's got a name on the wealth I want and worldly fame. If I could still, I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. I started out traveling for the Lord many years ago. I had a lot of heartache, had a lot of grief and woe. Hey, but when I would stumble, then I would humble down. And I can't say thank the Lord, I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. Well, I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. Gotta make it to heaven somehow. Though the devil tempts me and tries to turn me around. You know he's offered everything that's got a name on the wealth I want. Worldly fame, if we could still, I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. Now there's nothing in the world that could ever take the place of God's love. All the silver and gold wouldn't buy you a touch from above. When the soul needs healing, I begin to feel it His power. Then I can say, thank the Lord, I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. Well, I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. I gotta make it to heaven somehow. Though the devil tempts me, tries to turn me around. You know he's offered everything that's got a name on the wealth I want. Worldly fame, if I could still, wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. Oh, if I could still, I wouldn't take nothing for my journey now. Well, there you go, a little old time hymn I kind of grew up hearing on the radio in different places. I remember we used to go to them concerts and man, ain't that well, I was raised in such a strict legalistic environment. You just took advantage of anything that you could do that wasn't a sin. Oh, my Lord, I won't get started on that. But anyway, that's a little flashback of what's going on or what's went on in my life. I tell you right now, Tish and I have been married 21 years. Is that right, darling? I believe it is. And man, what a wonderful blessing that's been to have. I looked over at her this morning. We was walking. I said, it's so good to have a walking partner. And I tell you right now, I appreciate her and all the hard work she does just around the house. And then when it's time for the show, all the things she takes care of that literally I have depended on her so long, I don't know if I could pull it off on my own. I'd be still hunting which button to push and what to do. And so I'm thankful. Good Lord, you know, the Bible teaches us to give thanks for all things and in all things. And I can say I'm thankful for that. And I know you got things you've been thankful for all your life. And that's always good to give thanks. I tell you, it'll pay off somewhere down the line. Here we go with one, If She Only Knew. Well, it started out with little memory lapses. We'd laugh, call it part of growing old. Now sometimes it's a week or two that passes. She won't see anyone she knows. So I give her all the space and time she needs to try to remember that girl she used to be. Every now and then she'll come back again, and that old familiar smile is on her face. So I'll take her in my arms and hold her till she starts to feel confused. 'Cause I know that's what she wants me to do. If she only knew. I don't know how long we have together. There are times I wonder why God keeps her here. Oh, but I won't give up on praying she'll get better. For that miracle someday her mind will clear. And if it never happens here on earth, I'll cling to the moments for everything they're worth. 'Cause every now and then she'll come back again, and that old familiar smile is on her face. So I'll take her in my arms and hold her till she starts to feel confused. 'Cause I know that's what she wants me to do. If she only knew. So I'll take her in my arms and hold her till she starts to feel confused. 'Cause I know that's what she wants me to do. If she only knew. Yeah, I know that's what she wants me to do. If she only knew. If she only knew. Yeah, what a song of encouragement to all of you that going through dealing with Alzheimer's and dementia and all that stuff. Hey, I'm excited about the cures that are coming out and the way we can take care of a lot of that stuff that seem to be that we've been programmed to think is just something we got to learn to live with. Hey, I'm going to tell you, God wants you well, He wants you clear, and He wants you healed, blessed, and living in abundance in health and strength and all of those things. And so I'm excited about new technologies, things that's kind of been hidden under the little places are kind of coming out in the open now, and people are finding out stuff. So anyway, that's about all I'll say about that. But let me tell you something. God is good, and He's ready to bless and to help all of us in all that we do. All right, let me go ahead while I'm thinking about it and tell you about the Mission Country Seed Pack. You can get all 8 of my CDs for $90 plus shipping and handling. $90. Now we'll send these, ship them anywhere that the good old post office will send them to. So anywhere in the world, if you want to order these, go to MikeManuel.com and it'll cost you $90 plus shipping and handling. And so anyway, just a reminder. Now we've got t-shirts, we've got coffee mugs, we got all kind. We got ball caps, little stuff like that. That just kind of helps us. It's all good quality stuff, and you'll be pleased, I'm sure, when you get it. And it'll last you, and it'll do some good. Makes great gifts, and we hope that you'll take advantage. Start thinking about that. It's getting that time when people start thinking about, what am I going to get that one that's got everything? Well, now you know. You can get them a Phone in Heaven t-shirt. Comes in 5 colors, or you can get them an Infected by Grace in 4 colors. You can even get them a Countryside of the Cross t-shirt that comes in 1 color. But boy, it's pretty. Let me tell you something. It's pretty. And then, of course, we've got several that's got my name on it. And just so you'll remember to pray for me, and that name shows up. We got one that looks like a belt buckle. We got one that looks like a brand, kind of like my strap here. And we got one, oh, looky here.
I'll show it off.
Hey, you're going to show it off. I was going to say steady me so I don't pass out. There's 2 nights in a row. Thought I was seeing things.
Oh, my.
But anyway, yes, sir, that one right there. Man, I like that wow pink color. It gets your attention every time. I love it when we're somewhere and a man comes up and gets him a wow pink. I said, no, that's a manly man if he can wear that wow pink.
That's right.
I'm a little old-fashioned, I know it. But anyway. Well, I was going to do that acoustic, but I'm going to have to go down here and play it because I can't remember what key it's in. Oh, yeah. All right. Darling, I'm so glad you walked out here, and just feel free to kick in anytime you want to. If there's something you got to say, something on your heart.
Ain't nothing. Hello, everyone. I didn't get to say hello to everyone last night, so hello. Hello.
Well, here's one that's on the Christmas CD that we're going to be giving away tonight. Happy birthday, dear Jesus. Oh, I'm so glad you came. I'm so thankful that old King Herod couldn't find you on that day. Oh, the wise men kept searching till they found you one night. So happy birthday, dear Jesus. I know that you're still alive. Oh, the Bible does not record much about your early years. And by the looks on the lawyers' faces, they probably wonder where you were reared. But then John came baptizing, crying, behold the Lamb. So happy birthday, dear Jesus. still the great I am. And I'm so happy it's Christmas. Oh, and that's why I sing. For this day marks the birth of hope. Oh, that sets the captive free. I know I'm a long way from silent night. Oh, but it's Christmas anyway it's played. So from my heart to you, Lord, happy birthday. Yeah, I'm so happy it's Christmas. Oh, and that's why I sing. For this day marks the birth of hope. Oh, that sets the captive free. I know I'm a long way from silent night, but it's Christmas anyway it's played. So from my heart to you, Lord, happy birthday. It's called Happy Birthday, Dear Jesus on the Christmas CD.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach over and get me a little more of this ginger tea.
All right. Ginger it up.
You looking good tonight, baby. You like it when I tell you looking good?
Yeah.
I'm glad you
Well, who
like it.
doesn't?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Who wouldn't? I've never had any self-esteem problems in my life. You know, sometimes I'll get up in the morning and I'll walk in there and I'll raise up and look in the mirror and I say, well, hello, you handsome devil. Tish just looks at me and shakes her head sometimes. She doesn't know what to think about me. Oh, I'm just thankful for all of the good things and, you know, being happy and setting the stage when you get up in the morning, how you want your day to be, because you are in control of it, believe it or not. Everything you think, you say, and you do is tracking how your day is going to be that day.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm always on that. All right, let's see what we got here. What time is? Oh my goodness.
Well, Katrina, we just get ginger. We just buy the ginger root and just shred it, and then just put it in our Keurig, and or you can do it ever how you want to if you don't have that. But and just pour hot water over it and drink it.
It's just a real good natural throat helper. It helps
Yes.
me so
Well,
much.
it helps your
really
whole
does.
body, actually.
Yes, yes, it does.
It helps all kinds of inflammation and everything in your body. It's good for you.
Yeah, lots of things good for you. Good for you, good for you, good for you. All right, let's see what we can do. I want to do this one. I love this song, and it just my brother Greg brought it to me, and we polished it up a little bit, and here it is. That tractor still parked in the lane where it broke down, and it's been 20 years since it's pulled the plow, but I ain't moving it, 'cause it was his. That rocking chair still sitting by the fireplace. It creaks when it rocks, and it needs a cold paint. I ain't moving it, 'cause it was his. What's mine was his. I ain't getting rid of what makes me who I am. 'Cause what made
of that table by his bed. It's been way too long since it's been read, but I ain't moving it, 'cause it was his. And I love that old six string that leans against the wall. It's covered up in dust, his old southern drawl. No, I ain't moving it, 'cause it was his. What's mine was his, and I ain't getting rid of what makes me who I am. It's what made my dad a man. Every star, every stripe, every wrong, every right, every line he ever drew in the sand. I ain't moving in, it was his. Finally came to sort through all these things. Well, they found the front door locked and chained. Someone called for the keys, and I just let it ring. Then they heard this message say, what's mine was his, and I ain't getting rid of what makes me who I am. Is what made my dad a man. Every star, every stripe, every wrong, every right, every line he ever drew in the sand. I ain't moving in, it was his. And I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved like a tree planted by the water. I ain't moving in, 'cause it was his.
Yeah, I ain't moving it because it was his. All right, let's see who's going to take a couple of CDs home tonight. You want to take care of that, darling?
You go right ahead.
Oh, you want me to go right ahead? Well, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to announce that the winner is Nikki Brown. Nikki Brown is tonight's winner. Congratulations, Nikki. You are blessed tonight. You are so blessed. And you are going to receive a couple of CDs. And I tell you right now, it is a blessing to be able to do this. And for those that make it possible, we're so thankful for you as well. So, Nikki, what you need to do is private message us on Facebook Messenger with your email address and with your physical address. And when we get that information, we're going to send this little blessing your way. So congratulations once again to Nikki Brown for being tonight's winner, and what a winner she is. Hey, we're going to do it all over again next week.
That's right.
We'll be giving that CD away, and then one night there's going to be a Christmas CD that goes along with it. And so you don't want to miss that. We're going to be having a good time doing that. So God bless all of you, and thank you so much for being with us. And don't forget, you can get all of our stuff. I don't ever say this too much, but you can get all, if you want to download it to your phone or computer, you can get our stuff on iTunes, Apple Music, Google Play, all of those platforms. We carry it digitally as well, but you can get it at MikeManuel.com. You can get the hard copy CDs as well as all of our merchandise.